10-game winning streak as a starting pitcher. And now the Brewers try to make it 9 straight wins. They look to sweep the New York Mets. Final game of the series.
Developed a cutter as well that's been effective, and he hits Francisco Lindor. So the Mets have a leadoff base runner now.
Successful for the Mets this year. There goes Lindor. Good
Here's
jump.
The throw. And Lindor is safe. 18th stolen base of the season on 20 attempts for Francisco Lindor.
Better in the field. They've really not played well in the field in this series.
Ground ball up the middle, past the dive of Andrew Monasterio, and that's going to score one. So a hit with runner in scoring position for Juan Soto. And he takes ball 4, and the Mets have 2 base runners on for Pete Alonso.
That's
hard ground ball picked up by Ortiz on to second for 1. The turn, double play. 2 down. That one is laced into right field and down for a base hit. That'll score another run. So Jeff McNeil stays hot. Juan Soto trots on home. And the Mets with a 2-out RBI. It's 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's through for a base hit. As the Mets stringing together some base hits in this first inning. 2 on with an out. The 1-2. Broken bat, 1 hop to Monasterio. And he gets the out to retire the side. But the Mets strike first with 2 runs in the top of the first.
need him to go deep in this game today.
Caleb Durbin, high chopper to Lindor, who makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Runs off of him that have hurt him.
And Collins smokes one into the left center field gap. That'll be down, 1 hop against the wall. An extra base hit for Isaac Collins. And the Brewers have a runner in scoring position in the first.
Surprise that Beatty's up the middle, giving him that right side of the infield.
That's a ground ball. A couple steps over to his right is Lindor, who makes the play for the second out.
The right-hand hitters took him to the opposite field. The Guardians.
Goes outside there on the out of third for a strikeout. And the Brewers strand a runner at second. Mets up 2. Here where so many have reverse splits. The payoff. Skied into left center field. Going back is Isaac Collins. And it's out of here. Brett Beatty going oppo. A solo home run. And the Mets extend their lead to 3-0.
Well, Brett not messing around. Hasn't played in this series. Up in the strike zone. Belt high. Third. They're very happy.
Alonso scorches one into right field. That's down for a base hit. Lockridge sliding, can't make the grab. Turning first is Alonso, and he's in sliding with an extra base hit. Pete Alonso popped up into foul territory. Caleb Durbin on the grass. 2 down so far. That ball's a hot shot into right field. That's a base hit. Being waved around third is Alonso chugging on home. The throw off line. That'll score a run. Mauricio gets thrown out at second base. But the Mets, for the 3rd straight inning, get another one across. They're up 4-0 through 2.5. Ian Terrens. Mullins grounded out to second base to end the 1st inning. And he swings first pitch and skies one to deep left center field. That ball is out of here. First home run as a New York Met for Cedric Mullins. And the Mets offense has come alive here in the first 4 innings. It's 5-0.
They are just lighting up Quinn Priester. Quinn Priester's last start, 7 innings, 2-hit ball. Whacked here. Oh, it's a hanging cutter. He is just not had it today.
A pitch on the outside corner. It's almost as if Cedric Mullins was sitting on that curveball and he drives it out of here.
Traded 11 players. They didn't give up any of their A-list prospects, but still 11 players out of their system to get 4. Ward, of course. That is in play. That is going to be a base hit. Terens, a swinging bunt down the third base line. Third time around now. Ground ball, Priester to second, out. Ortiz, double play. Out of the inning. But the Mets keep scoring. They've scored in each of the first 4 innings. Solo home run by Mullins in the. He leads it off here in the 4th. And he turns on the first pitch. On his way back, Nimmo. It's gone. Contreras homering in back-to-back games. Brewers on the board. Bernie hits the slide. It's 5-1 Mets. That's a guy the Brewers would love to get hot right there.
All right, and there's a start in this ball game, trying to come back after a 5-0 deficit. William Contreras makes it 5-1 with this swing right here. It doesn't even barrel it up. That's how strong William Contreras is. Down a little bit, off of the barrel, and drives it out of here.
Had an oblique injury. Vaughn up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back hits to start the 4th inning, and here come the Brewers. Yeah, maybe there's time to look at that swing. Perkins chases one. Down he goes. So Perkins strikes out again. That gone more than 5 innings until his last one. That's a bouncer. Mauricio, nice play. They do get the lead out at second base. That was close to going into right field, though. Rips one down the left field line. That's going to go to the wall. Monasterio can run. He's going to be held around third. Got to scamper back, and he's just back. Jason Lane with the late hold. A smart move too from Manaya. And he takes ball 4. Lockridge is aboard. 2. On the ground, through for a base hit. Monasterio's in. Here comes Jansen. He will score. And Joey O delivers again. 2 RBI single with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Nothing lead. Brewers have put 3 on the board. Right off the end of the bat, coming in Beatty. And that will retire the side. A taxing inning. The Brewers just put on the lefty Sean Manaea. Joey Ortiz, a 2 RBI single to left.
Ground ball, base hit. So Juan Soto with his 2nd hit of the afternoon, and the Mets have a leadoff base runner.
Holding the ball a long time there from the belt.
Nimmo lays down a bunt. Nicely done. Moves the runner over. So we talked about this in the beginning of the game, but the Mets playing a little differently. Scoring position. Soto off second. That one off the end of the bat into right field, and that'll dunk in for a base hit. Soto being waved around third. That ball gets past Lockridge, and that will be a big run for the Mets. Big answer back.
As this little cutter off the end of the bat. It was off the end of the bat. It's a sidewinder there.
And it gets over the head of Lockridge there.
Got him to chase. DL Hall goes up the ladder. And the arrival of Jacob Mizorowski has meant those 2 are in the bullpen right now. Nice easy hop for Vaughn, and DL Hall gets out of it. Another run comes in. Hall strands a pair. It is 6-3 Mets. That's off the end of the bat, and that's down, a base hit. So Isaac Collins with his 2nd hit of the game. Down the right field line, got some barrel on it. That's deep. It is up and fair and out. Contreras is smoking hot right now. His second home run of the game. His third homer in his last 4 at-bats. 6-5 Mets.
Take a look at this swing right here in this pitch. That's a pretty good pitch on a cutter away, and William Contreras goes right with it, barrels it up. It was loud off the bat, keeps it fair, and just over the wall. I love how he gives Julio that high five around first base.
Down he goes. Nasty cutter from Garrett, a strikeout for out number 2.
Second, which is top end speed.
3-2 pitch, and that is caught by Alonso. That was headed for the corner, and Alonso makes a diving catch.
Put his hand right there, but man, this ball is barreled up right down the line. That's a pretty good play by the polar bear. Kind of twisted his hand underneath a little bit, it seems.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And he shoves that one in the left field, a base hit. Pinch hit single to start the inning. And the Brewers have the tying run at first. Collins, a bouncing ball. Backing up on it is Beatty, and they only get the lead out. Long pause by Rogers. Contreras, a bouncing ball. That's going to sneak through a base hit. And here comes Collins to third. The throw comes in. Collins is safe. Wow, that was risky. It pays off. Now it's Vaughn. Tying run at third. Vaughn on the ground. Got a chance here. Beatty flips it. Lindor double play to get out of the inning. Tyler Rogers gets out of the mess. Vaughn upset. Inning over. Brewers failed to score. And a check. Hall deals a 1-2. And Mauricio chases another. That's been the game plan. Got him. Hall gassed him up with a fastball right down the middle.
51.
See what he has in mind. 2-2 with 2 outs. Pulls it right to Vaughn. Race to the bag. Hall is there, and the inning is over. Oh, a stand up for DL Hall. Terrific outing. Here comes Helsley, the new Met, back out there once again. Started here. 3-2 the count. And he takes ball 4. Picture perfect at bat. Hits it sharply through for a base hit. Danny Jansen coming up with his second hit. 2 hits and a walk today for the Brewers backup catcher. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out on a nasty slider. 1-2 the count with 2 outs in the 8th. Ortiz a bouncer. And it's by Alonso. Here comes Terang. And we are tied. Joey O delivers in the clutch again.
Right here in Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz gets on top of this 101 mile per hour fastball, hits it by Pete Alonso over there at first base, and scores the tying run. Bryce Terang, no chance to get him at home. He scores easily.
This Brewer 2 RBI single in the 4th was clutch. He just delivers the game-tying RBI hit with 2 strikes and 2 3-2. Siegler right to Alonso. A liner to the polar bear to end the inning. Tough break for Anthony Siegler. But the Brewers are scrapping away once again. They have tied this game. Rollover ground ball. Joey O. 1 away.
Back.
Another payoff pitch. Fly ball center field hit well. Lockridge is there. 1 away. To get it to the bottom of the 9th tied. 3-1. Soto takes a ball and he draws the walk. And now The 0-1 in the air. Collins coming in. And Nick Mears does the job. To the bottom of the ninth. All tied at 6. It was 6-3 at one point. Brewers have tied it up. Collins, fly ball, deep into right field. Isaac Collins, it is a walk-off home run. He's done it again. His first ever. And the Brewers have won their 9th straight game. Believe what I am watching here with this Milwaukee Brewers team.
Are you kidding me? Isaac Collins walks it off against a guy that hasn't given up an earned run since June 6th, BA. Hits a bomb to end it. And the
Slider didn't break, hanging. And he went out with one hand. One arm, excuse me. And Soto just runs out of room, and this is just an incredible win for this ball club. They're now 9-0 in August, 17-4 in the second half, and just a